Oh, hey, so if this is popping up on your phone, then chances are you listened to a lot of my music this year on Spotify. It's Taylor, by the way. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for all of your support with The Life of a Showgirl. And we actually have a lot of reminiscing that we could do coming up because I have a docuseries and a concert film on Disney Plus coming out on December 12th called The End of an Era and the Final Show. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for everything. Mwah.
Travis, you were in Lake Como, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. Me and Tay danced around Lake Como for a little while, man. I loved it out there.
That's my, I got a place there out there.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good spot, isn't it?
They love to point it out whenever you're doing whenever you're on the lake.
I'm part of the tour. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a funny thing. And now, if you look to your left, you see a Georgia Clooney house.
I'll tell you what, it sits perfectly on that water, man. It's a beautiful place and a beautiful area. Everybody out there is so lovely, man. Every morning I was throwing my shoes on, running up and down the water, and we had gloomy days, we had beautiful days, and it was just every single day was just a new epic realization what's really around the world. And I had never even imagined that place, in my dreams. Yes, I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio, like we already said. And this is my brother being a militia member.
That's right.
Jason got up to New England this past Monday.
Yeah, they taught me how to fire a musket. I don't think I actually got anything to come out of the muzzle. Like the pan definitely caught, which is where you put the gunpowder in.
Yeah.
And that clicked. But I didn't see anything come out the end. And the whole time, Michelle was talking about how much recoil these guns had. And I fired it and I felt zero recoil. I'm like, this thing I don't think it fired. And everybody's like, no, it fired. I'm pretty sure it didn't fire.
This is hilarious.
I was so excited. I mean, I still was.
You're a little fucking stiff. Jesus.
Well, I was trying to be militaristic in my stance.
Is that a real word? Yeah, yours didn't fire.
Yeah, but if you look where the pan is by my face, that's where the gunpowder is. It catches the flint. So that ignited, but whatever was in the barrel didn't ignite. So I don't know what went wrong. I think this is probably pretty common with these older weapons. I think they misfired quite a bit.
Would hate to have that happen when you're in the line of fire.
No doubt. Fucking one of those daggone red coats across from you, and then you're trying to fucking put one right between his eyes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Should we start the podcast yet?
I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm not cutting a goddamn word out. It's going to be, we're going free form this week, folks. Is there structure? Not really.
Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. Jason, why don't you tell everybody what we actually have coming up on the show?
All righty. We've been talking for over an hour and a half already, but coming up on this episode, 92%ers, you're going to hear a little recap from Thanksgiving week in the NFL, talk about the Fat Guy Fight Club that we started at the link. And
shit.
We've also got George fucking Clooney on the show today. How about that?
George Clooney?
Going to be 3 Bearcats on this podcast later.
Oh, little do they know.
We claim him.
We're claiming him. I don't care if it's for a week and he dropped out.
I don't even care if he just got accepted, but he never took a class. He's a Bearcat. All right, before we get into that, let's start with what we always start with, and that's a little bit of that new news. New news is brought to you by Xfinity.
Ooh, nice.
Xfinity is bringing us new news, and the first part of new news, we got a belly bucking champion. That's right. We had our first belly bucking tournament at the link this past Black Friday game in the New Heights tailgate, and No Shirt Dom came out victorious. He almost lost. We were kind of making up the rules as a win. It was a tight ring. Initially, it was like if you just stepped outside the ring,
there's got to be belly bucking rules somewhere online.
So the ring was tight. Initially, it was like if you take one step out, we're gonna end the match.
Yeah,
but people were taking steps out all over. We ultimately was like, okay, if you get 2 feet out of this thing completely, then the round's over.
Man, I feel bad for anybody that lost with 1 foot out.
Nobody lost with 1 foot out.
Oh,
that's the thing. It was very apparent from the first one. It's like, okay, we can't do that. It became apparent who won each time. And No Shirt Dom, he had a nice side step. At one point, it looked like he was going to lose. And he kind of readjusted and kind of got his belly back into it.
That boy.
I mean, go figure. A guy that is committed to not wearing a shirt wins the belly bucking competition. He's very belly positive individual. We also had Jeffrey Lurie stopping by.
Oh.
Yeah. Andrew Whitworth stopping
Big
by.
Whit. Nice.
That's right.
Guy once had a belly, no belly anymore.
That's right. Well, yeah. He's still barrel chested like a motherfucker, though. He's still got that chest on him.
Yeah.
We signed a copy of somebody's Twilight. That's right. Book. And we got some 92%ers that asked some no dumb questions. I think I would redo the no dumb questions, Brandon, for our next iteration of tailgating or really just going out with fans. I think we got to bring the no dumb questions to the fans. It was hard to get them to think of them on the spot.
Yeah.
I like the idea of let's go in there with a predetermined kind of things we want to answer.
Put them on the spot where they don't get to think about this.
You tell us how many holes a straw has, and I'll tell you why you're a fucking idiot.
Note taken.
But the 92%ers are great.
Wow, you actually have a notepad?
Intern Brandon is always
Why didn't everything, I came with a computer. I don't have a notepad. I want a notepad. Oh, I got a computer. There you go. You just
Why would I do a notepad when I have this?
Jason, you got a little bit of a belly bucking in there. You want to tell everybody what the
I'm not gonna lie. I did kind of make the belly bucking competition just so there was something that at one point I knew I would eventually get in there and get in the belly action. Little belly on belly. Me and No Shirt Dom. So this is No Shirt Dom right here. He was our champion. We decided to have a little friendly one. The only thing that wasn't really a bucking. That was an offensive lineman, duck walk. Get the hips in there. I wish it would have been more of the bucking action. I don't think Dom was ready for it.
There wasn't much thrust in there.
But it was fun. I think that helmet was was cutting off the circulation in my brain.
Yeah. All right. Well, fun. What did you think was the technique of the bucking? What was the best technique you saw? Because in the video that we saw, there was a lot of thrust. Was it more just like a bulldozer deal, or were guys trying to get leverage?
Well, that's what I kind of mean. I feel like when if you would have gone back to then thrust and that person stayed into you, when you went back, you were going to go backwards. So it felt more like guys were kind of like getting their hips and bellies stuck to each other and then just kind of pushing.
That's not a buck. You got a buck.
I know. I'm kind of with you.
See, you got to lay that law.
I don't know how to enforce that though, Travis.
You got to lay that law.
I don't know how to enforce it.
If you're not thrusting, you're Augustin.
You got to thrust.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Ooh, there's a buck.
My man,
get up in there. See, this is why you need to grab.
My man Brendan was trying to.
You got to grab those holsters. You got to grab those holsters. You got to put hands in the pocket.
Yep.
I get why the original video showed a lot of that.
Yeah, that's good technique though by Dom. That's good.
He's using shoulders. That's why I like hands behind the back.
Well, you can still shoulder with your hands behind your back.
Yeah, but you can't fucking keep them right here.
You can't roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's a good point. All right, let's get some bold topics to wrap up week 13. Dude, it's week 13 already.
Dude,
man,
there's only 5
NFL
games
season
left, dude.
Flying by. Week 13 in the NFL. Trav, let's start with the one game that everybody was tuned into this Thanksgiving. I think it set probably it had to set records of viewership numbers, right?
Every holiday game seems to break every past record. So
that's a good point. Well, Chiefs 28, Cowboys 31. It was a great game. It was a fun game to watch. I know it did not turn out in the Chiefs' favor.
Yeah, it was a tough loss.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about the game?
I'm sure everyone's sick of us saying it, but we're a few plays away from being a 1 seed in my mind. And maybe that's a bit extreme. Maybe it's,
I mean, all the losses are within one score.
All the losses are within one score, and there's a handful of plays within those games that are determining the outcome, and it's hard, and it's plays like my drop against the Eagles. It's penalties that are keeping us behind the sticks. It's coming away with 3 points instead of touchdowns in some games. It's crazy that you watch the film and you see what's real, and what's real is that we're fucking this close, man. We're this fucking close. You look at our offense and you look at Pat Mahomes' production this year, top in the league. You look at our defense in terms of points allowed. I know some of the other stats aren't all the way up there, but at the same time, man, we're holding teams at the right moments. And in other situations, we're just not scoring enough. And it's tough, man. It's tough to be a part of this reality right now because we're 6-6 and we're fighting for our lives to, find a way into the playoffs. Yeah. And what's real is that we still have a chance, baby. And that's all that fucking matters to me, is that we got a chance, and I'm going to keep coming into work with the mentality that and the sense of urgency that we need to have to get this shit fixed and turn those handful of plays that are losing us the game into a handful of plays that win us these games, man.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think you're saying what everybody else is saying. It's the truth. I mean, you guys have been in all of these games, and I think you're having like one of the most unlucky like seasons in recent memory. I know that we never like to say lucky, whatever. Yeah, we like to control all of it. Somebody, I think Gordo with ESPN, shout out to Gordo. I think he said something like, you guys are plus 70 or something like that in your score differential over the season. You're the first team to not have a winning record with that plus differential. And there's only like one other team in the history of the NFL that's done that. Yeah. It's nuts. I don't know what it is. And I'd rather like get the actual number, but it's something outrageous. Like you guys are actually performing really well on both sides of the ball. It's just like these crucial mistakes and end of game scenarios, which you guys have been so good at for so long, just have not fallen your way this year. Like last year, they all fell your way. This year, they just haven't. And it's been a weird year in the NFL in general, like especially the AFC. Like who is like the top of the AFC right now is Denver and the Patriots. I don't know that anybody has shown a ridiculously better version of football than any of the other teams in the AFC. Like everybody's had their up games. Everybody's had their down games. Who is the complete team? I don't really see one. And it seems like it's up for grabs. And when it's like that, if you're an AFC team, all you want to do is get into that dance. Because at the end of the day, if you get in, you got a chance. And I know it hasn't gone your guys' way yet. You're not happy with where you're at, but it all still is in front of you. Like, I mean, this Andy Reid quote is pretty incredible, but Andy Reid was asked earlier this week about you guys, you know, having to win out. Do you need to win every single game? I forget what the exact question was. And Andy Reid came back with this banger on the confidence this team could win the final 5 games. He said, we're going to try to tickle your tonsils on every play, every game. That's the attitude that we're coming in with. And then you let the chips fall where they may. And I think that's the attitude you got to come in with. And I just love the tickling of the tonsils, obviously. That's
a nice alliteration.
Nice. Is this have you heard Andy say tickling tonsils before?
Never heard him say that one. Nope, no, that's a new one.
It's the first one.
He's got a bunch of bangers in his pocket though, man.
Yeah.
He's got so many, and he's been doing this for so long, man. He knows which ones really get the people
the right
going,
one to pull out.
Exactly. And that's that's the fun in which you get playing for him.
I've never heard Andy rip it like that. I loved it. I'm fired up.
Well, the thing is, Andy didn't mean it like that. Andy was just trying to say, shove the ball down their throat, which he will say. And he'll come up with little funny mannerisms, but the double entendre there is
talk nasty to me, coach. Come on, let's go. This is my kind of football, bros. Let's go. This is how the coaches talked in high school. I'd have signed up.
Yeah.
Didn't know y'all were doing that out there.
There are some very sexual.
Y'all just drinking from the hose. What are we doing?
What are other like sexual like
all of it
metaphors that coaches have used in the past? You take these big ass dick beaters you got and you put them into that middle of the chest. That's one of my favorite. Dick beaters is a great all timer. You ever heard that one?
Such a long way to just say hands.
Yes. Yeah, hey, but sometimes you come up with a little bit. Stout would always call it like a hook. Like you need something that like you can't just say something. You need to say something that registers something in your head. If you say like, hey, put your hands in his chest, it's like, that's already out my fucking brain. You tell me to put my dick beaters inside of his chest, I'm remembering you telling me to put my dick beaters in his chest. I'm not going to forget that one.
Oh, my hands.
How'd you know? I really only have one dick beater. Are you guys using both?
He started looking around the room.
Time out.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, yeah, beater.
You guys are going lefty?
No. Same time. Same time.
Yeah. I'm a basket weave guy myself.
This is our greatest episode ever.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, anyways, the Texans are red hot right now. The defense is unbelievable. D'Amico Ryan, shout out to D'Amico, one of my former teammates. Those dudes are playing on both sides of the ball, but especially on defense. They are very good. You guys are in a situation where every game counts, even more so at this point because of the record and what it is. Texans 4-game win streak coming into this one. The last time you played Houston was in 225 in the divisional round. It's going to be about 20 degrees at kickoff.
It's my kind of football, baby.
Dude, I love when the cold weather sets in.
My kind of football, especially after a weekend of rest.
Yeah.
Go out there, fly around on the ice, man. Fuck, man. Take me back, baby.
Fly around on the ice.
That's what it feels. It feels like we're in the ice rink, man. That's why I love those games more. There's something about being in the cold and sweating that I feel my most athletic self. I don't know why that feels like it's like my sanctuary, but
I always just felt like I didn't get tired too when it was cold. Like I just could run for days.
Yeah. No, well, that's because you weren't running that much. Yeah. You can still get very tired running in the cold.
Fair enough.
It hits those lungs a little different too, but it's I'm with you though. There's something about the cold that it just gets my excitement, man, for the game. That's the beauty of football, man. You get to play it in all elements, and especially in Arrowhead.
For sure, man. Yeah. Even being up in New England this past yesterday, Monday night game.
Oh yeah.
I just love the cold, man. I like seeing my breath. Yeah. It just feels like football.
Yeah. The cold and your Peaky Blinders outfit, man, that shit was sweet. It just meshed perfectly. Give a guy a musket. That doesn't work though.
Yeah, right.
All right, well, let's get out of here. We'll see you guys up at Arrowhead, and hopefully we come away with a fucking win, a must-need win against a really good football team. And
let's go, baby.
The Fighting D'Amico Ryans, man. You said it best. You said it was like if that's what a movie star is.
Jesus Christ.
If that's what a superstar is, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that.
No. Just sitting there, he's a superstar. He doesn't even need to say anything. And then he starts talking, and he's like way better at conversing.
Yeah.
I was like, this is what I do for a living. You're already like, can you not be great at everything, George? Jesus Christ.
You guys are going to see George Clooney take over this podcast.
So are we on? You going? All right. I want to start off.
Oh, okay. God.
Wow. I'm going to start off.
Where we at?
I'm going to start off. Not you guys. I'm going to start off. Jason, I dig you, man.
Oh, wow.
You know, you're
George.
You're NFC. You're a Hall of Famer. You know, I can show some love for you.
Thank you, George.
Travis, you broke me, man. I'm a Bengals fan, dude. I grew up in Cincinnati.
Oh,
you've broken me so many times, and your pretty face on GQ, and I have to. You know how many times I've thrown like a hoagie at my TV at your face? You've broken me.
You guys had your run. You guys broke me. I'll tell you what, the Bengals broke me coming out. They took a tight end ahead of me in the draft, and I felt heartbroken. I was a Cincinnati Bearcat. I was sitting in the backyard.
That's right. You were a Bearcat, man.
Yeah. No,
you were literally in the backyard.
Man. I was.
Off a straight street off the back of Cincinnati. I used to live on Straight Street.
How about it, really?
Yeah.
We had this in the rundown, but while you brought it up, we have conflicting reports. We always, at least if you go to the University of Cincinnati, you're told as a student that George Clooney went to UC. Is that true?
Yeah, for a minute. Yeah.
That counts, right?
I was there for a minute.
It counts.
I lived on Straight Street on the hill, you know, where if it snowed and you parked, the cars would all end up at the bottom of the hill.
That's exactly what you're talking about.
Hell yeah. If you lived at the bottom of the hill.
down that hill.
Yeah, if you lived at the bottom of that hill when it snowed, you ain't making it to fucking practice. You're calling it up.
You went down to the King Quick at the bottom and you just got Doritos and a beer and you just sat there until the snow fell.
Oh, yeah.
That's all you could do, man.
Over the Rhine, baby. That's some good shit.
Over the Rhine. You remember that area? That was tricky, remember?
Oh, yeah. Now it's clean. No, now it's a lot better. It's a lot better.
Well,
they clean
there's still pockets.
Pockets. That's a great way to put it.
I was back in Cincinnati a couple of weeks ago, and it was funny. I went back, and the owner of the Cincinnati Reds came out. I was speaking in front of a couple thousand people. The owner of the Cincinnati Reds came out, and you know, I had a couple of tryouts for the Reds when I was younger, and he came up and read like my scouting report, and it was the most humiliating thing you ever heard in your life.
That's too good.
He's got no arm. He's got no speed. He can't hit.
Tell you what, though, he puts a jersey on, man. The guy looks like a ball player.
I had a hat, dude. I look good.
Hell yeah. I believe it. I got to see those.
That's
photos.
too good. Was it just like high school tryouts or like?
Yeah, it was. They had a thing where they were taking people out of high school for anybody who was playing well in high school, and they took you out and brought you in and let you try out for. There was
like a little combine or a showcase. Yeah,
it was fun, but boy, it was pretty humiliating in front of all those people.
That's too funny that he had it in there. He still had the detailed report, man. That's too funny. Well, nice. Now we can get it out there. Were you in the DAP program at Cincinnati for a little bit?
No,
the art program.
None of that.
Well, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat in my book.
Dude, I also, I was a UK kid too. I loved UK. So, I would side with the UK for basketball because, you kind of wanted to have a winner in your.
Yeah.
And I'd been a Bengals fan for a long time. And, we'd lost an awful lot of games.
A lot of losing.
There was a lot of losing. For a while, we were, I think, the losingest franchise in football. And then we kind of got a little better,
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was Kenny Anderson was the quarterback.
How about it? How about it, man?
All right, I'm going to get this intro going and we'll get this thing officially started. I know.
Bring it, man.
All right, here we go. Our guest today is a Hollywood legend from Lexington, Kentucky, a 4-time Golden Globe winner, a 4-time Screen Actors Guild Award winner, a Tony Award winner, and a 2-time Academy Award winner. You know him from his roles in ER, Syriana, Out of Sight, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Perfect Storm, From Dusk Till Dawn, Michael Clayton, Bird After Reading, and Oceans 11, 12, and 13, and there's probably more coming. He's the star of the upcoming film, Jay Kelly. And unlike myself, he actually won Sexiest Man Alive twice. 92%ers, please welcome Mr. George Clooney.
No fucking way.
Oh my gosh, man.
Guys.
That is a heck of a
just
laundry
for
list.
clarification, I never won a Tony, but I'm glad you said it anyway. If you get it out there, then people will think I won, and that's even more fun.
You did now.
Gosh, dang it.
Just
all right. I appreciate the honesty.
We gave you
one.
Did we miss any?
Yeah,
did we give you one?
Many. We missed a bunch, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm fine. I'll be okay. Hi, guys. How's it going, man?
We're doing great. Thank you so much for taking the time to hop on, George. This is an incredible honor for us.
Fun to be here.
It is. I still can't believe that we're getting guests of your stature on this thing.
It's insane.
This is it's incredible.
Stature now. See, I get gray and I have stature.
Well, I mean, no, you get what's the what you get distinguished.
Into that one, yeah.
Dang it,
distinguished. I know.
It's coming from a guy that's turning gray as well, and I'll tell you what, he embraces the grayness. He can't wait till he goes full white.
Damn right,
dude. It's coming. It happens fast.
Okay, perfect. I'm looking forward to it. I'm full Santa Claus here in a couple of years, man. It's going to be epic. All right.
Your wife will be so happy.
Yeah, she'll be thrilled. She'll be thrilled. All right, let's talk about Jay Kelly. How about that?
All right, bring it on.
Initial thoughts. First of all, incredible film. Loved every second of it. And I know you've already, I'm sure you've been asked this by anybody else talking to you about this film. Did this film feel extra personal to you, being about a blockbuster actor and everything happening behind the scenes? There had to be some type of personal connection to you in this film.
Well, I mean, look, we're the same height and the same hair.
So good.
The guy's kind of, he's kind of a mess. And I hope at my age that I'm not quite in that much of a,
fair enough, crisis
mode. But, listen, look, this is a guy whose kids hate him and, dad doesn't like him. I got 8-year-olds and they still dig me,
Perfect.
That's going to change, as you know. But,
teenage years are coming.
I know. How old are your kids?
Dude, they're all young. I got 6, 4, 2, and a brand new one. So we're in the early
stages. Brand new one. Nice.
It's coming, man. And I'm telling you, dude, it's like, even at 8, I've got like my daughter rolling her eyes now, which is a new thing.
Gosh, okay.
Like I'd say, like, hey, your dad's a big star, and she just rolls her eye.
Yeah, sure, Dad.
Not great.
How do you handle that? Let me ask you that. Are you are you a strict, or do you get on? Like, what's your parenting style?
I'm a little strict. I'm not like, I'm not nutbag about it. My kids are pretty good. My kids are really well behaved. But I have to say it's a pretty funny adventure raising kids, because they're, you don't realize, how much they're listening to you. Like I was in the car driving to school the other day, and I like some guy, cut me off, and I was like, fucking asshole. And I'm driving, and like about 5 minutes later in the back seat, I hear fucking asshole from my 8-year-old.
Same tone, same delivery.
Oh my gosh.
Everything. And they're going to say that, and my wife's going to hear it, and then I'm dead.
Yes, exactly.
There's no way I could deny it. So you're learning as you go.
That's amazing. All right. Well, to summarize the movie for everybody that needs to go watch this thing, George Clooney plays a famous actor, Jay Kelly, alongside, and this is an awesome moment, his manager, Adam Sandler, the Sandman.
The Sandman, baby.
And you guys go to Europe to kind of, as a sabbatical almost, to kind of find out, what are we doing here? And a little midlife crisis kind of moment. I thought it was fantastic.
It's so much fun. Do you guys know Adam at all? Have you ever met him?
Well, Trav,
yeah, baby.
Yeah, Trav was in Happy Gilmore 2.
I had the pleasure of being on set with the big guy.
Yeah, that's right. You were in the movie. By the way, he didn't ask me. He didn't put me in the movie.
That's a missed opportunity, Adam. That's a missed opportunity.
I told him, man. I work cheap. Not like Travis.
So I'm doing this thing for free. Just let me be on set, man.
He's such a good egg. He's such a fun cat and fun to work with. He and I have been playing basketball together for about 30 years, and just a chance to get a chance to work with him was what a blast. What a fun thing to be able to do.
Just the best, man. Adam's such a good dude, man. I'm still forever thankful that he even sent the ask to allow me to be the waiter. But honestly, looking back on it, if he would have asked you and you would have been that waiter, god damn, I think the movie might have been 10 times better, man. Fuck.
Dude, I play a great waiter. You have no idea. I'm such a good waiter.
Seeing you
so ready to roll.
Yeah. Seeing you chest bump Xander Schauffele.
So wait, now is this going to be the thing now? When you retire, I know you're not going to retire. When you retire, are you going to go into some show business? Are you going to act more?
Listen, it's as long as I'm getting asked by guys like Adam Sandler, my heroes growing up, man, I'm going to be there in a heartbeat, man. I don't know how much skill I have, but I'll be the best teammate on set and have some fun with you if you hire me. That's for damn sure.
That's exciting, man. That's going to be fun. By the way, Travis, you were in Lake Como, weren't you?
Oh yeah. Me and Tay danced around Lake Como for a little while, man. I loved it out there.
That's my, I got a place there out there.
Oh yeah, spot, they love to point it out whenever you're doing whenever you're on the lake.
I'm part of the tour. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a funny thing. And now, if you look to your left, you see a George Clooney house.
I'll tell you what, it sits perfectly on that water, man. It's a beautiful place and a beautiful area. Everybody out there is so lovely, man. Every morning I was throwing my shoes on, running up and down the water, and we had gloomy days, we had beautiful days, and it was just every single day was just a new epic realization what's really around the world. And I had never even imagined that place, in my dreams.
Had you spent time in Italy at all?
No, that was my first time.
Because, what you'll see is there's a version of life that they live that's pretty interesting. They really celebrate dinner. It's 2 hours and you're eating with a 10-year-old and you're eating with your grandparents. And it's they do it right there.
There's so many little spots that are just so fun to go to dinner too, man. It's like you're going to a place that has like 10 seats in a corner of a cove, and it's just the best pasta you could ever imagine, and just the best. It's such a cool place. I recommend that place for everybody.
Love it.
Yeah, it's good fun.
Well, one of the things in the movie here, George, is that there's the entourage of Jay's character is immense, right? Not just Adam, like everybody that is at the beck and call of this movie star.
Hairstylist.
Yeah.
like Travis does.
It's very similar.
Makeup, hair.
How accurate is this portrayal? Is this an accurate Hollywood trope?
Well, I know some actors who have pretty big, crowd around them. It doesn't seem like it'd be all that fun, but I do know a few that have it. Seems like a lot of work to me.
Yeah. I hear you.
But I most of the gang that I know are pretty, actually live a pretty normal life, believe it or not. I mean, it's sort of surprising, but most of the guys, like all the gang from Oceans that Brad and Matt and Julia, they actually have fairly normal lives considering sort of who they are.
Yeah.
Not me. I have like 40 people. There's someone sitting directly behind me holding my face back
at all times.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a banger. George, did you have to do some sort of like long distance training? You're running in like the entire second half of the movie. You're just sprinting across fields.
Okay, so here's the thing. First of all, we were trying to run like a big goofball, but I'm 64 years old, and we do it's like a couple hundred yards sprinting.
Oh yeah,
and I do it like 30 takes.
Oh my gosh!
And at one point, I go to the director. I go, I'm 64, dude. And he goes, well, I'd just like to see you run faster.
No way! No way!
And here's something I learned from Jason. Rather than running faster, I just pumped my arms faster.
That's right.
There you go.
That's something Jason
work smarter, not harder.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
So wait, where are you guys? You're in KC, right?
Yep.
And Jason, where are you?
I'm in Philly, man. I live here. We settled here. My wife is from 5 minutes away from where we live, so we got a lot of support with the kids and everything. So there really wasn't another option. I don't know if we'd be able to do what we do.
Do you guys battle it out over who's got the coolest podcast? Do you get into that? Do you fight?
For sure.
Well, it's everything. You already know. You got to. You got to go after every bit of like bragging rights at the dinner table during Thanksgiving, man. It never stops.
What? Let me ask you this: as a Cincinnati fan, Burrow's coming back. Like, does that inspire you, or is it just like this defense is so bad it doesn't matter who's playing quarterback?
Well, I worry. I mean, it's not like Flacco wasn't putting up good numbers. So what do you do? Listen, it's an interesting time.
Yeah.
No, it's an interesting thing to be a Cincinnati fan in general. I grew up. When I was growing up in Cincinnati, we were in Kentucky, but across the river, I was, so in 1975, I was 14 years old, and we had the Big Red Machine,
baby.
And
Come on now.
And it was like, I thought we were always going to be Cincinnati's going to be the epicenter of great sports.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was sort of going to be our swan song, in general.
Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, those that freaking great.
Joe Morgan, Ken Griffey.
Oh yeah.
I mean, think about the George Foster. I mean, we had a team, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
Have you met Joey Burrow, the smooth guy, an Ohio native?
No.
Haven't ran into him yet?
No, and I'm a big fan. I know that you guys like to harm him. I know that, but
listen, he's harmed us. He won, I think, the first 3 games ever played against us. I remember it.
Rename the stadium.
Jason.
Between Burrow and our, we have some amazing receivers and Chase and those guys where, we really do have it's fun to watch again. That part's fun. It's just heartbreaking to, try to stop a run. It's just like, are you guys going to win it all this year?
That's the plan, big guy. We got some things to clean up, that's for sure. So I won't just go ahead and say that we're going to. But
when you've won Super Bowls, is it every team that comes in is gunning for you guys? Then is that how it feels?
For sure.
That's
all
the pride.
Season.
That's the honor that you get though when you win it. You know what I mean? Like I'm a competitor where I want everybody's fucking best. I get excited about those games when the moments are huge and you know what I mean. It's a close game and you need to be your greatest. Like I fucking love those moments. Those are my favorite games to be a part of.
Exciting.
And it definitely when you play in good quarterbacks like Burrow and Josh Allen and those guys, like it's every game.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? Like you got to play at your top or else you're gonna get smoked.
I got a question. George, do actors get competitive like athletes?
Oh, that's funny.
Like everybody's gunning for the Chiefs and the Eagles for the Super Bowl. Like, do you get competitive with some of these other guys like my film's going to outdo yours, or how does that work?
No, I don't think so, because we're kind of, there's not a, I don't have to beat out somebody, or they don't have to beat me out. So I, to sort of succeed, in a weird way. But so there isn't really that kind of competition. I do enjoy, like, I'll give those guys shit. I love giving Matt Damon shit. That's good fun. And he deserves it, by the way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
By the way, he's a Patriots fan, and the Patriots are playing well. I can't live with it right now. It's too much.
It's bad.
It's just all I hear about.
Vrabel, they let a Ohio guy get at their realm, man. I'm just saying, Ohio ball player, man.
Crazy
Vrabel,
how much a coach can make a difference.
Yeah, it's huge though. And then and Pitt's a Kansas City fan, so you guys got Pitt.
Oh yeah.
So the whole Oceans team is breaking me, man. It's just too much. We're gonna do another Oceans.
What?
You guys are doing another one?
Yeah, we're gonna do another one.
Oh,
but now we're old, so it's gonna be like mostly just trying not to crap yourself.
Dude, I can't fucking wait though.
It's like every sneeze is a gamble now,
Yeah. Is this already are you guys getting ready to film it? How does this work?
No, we're scouting locations.
Everything's been agreed to?
Yeah, the main thing is just finding the time in the schedule to figure out when we can all do it. But yeah, we've got a really good script, and it's going to be fun to get those guys back in the room. It'll be fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, it's been pretty damn good so far.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever get back on screen with the Coen brothers? I got to say, Oh Brother, We're Out Now, Hail Caesar, freaking Burn After Reading. Come on now. Oh my gosh. Love them.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny thing. I remember when I was doing Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? They came to me. My aunt was this famous singer named Rosemary Clooney, great singer, and back in the 50s. And they kind of assumed because I had an aunt who could sing, I think they assumed I could sing.
Okay, all right. Quite the assumption.
I assumed I could sing too, by the way. And then I got down, they took me down to Nashville, and they had me singing Man of Constant Sorrow literally in a recording studio.
Such a great tune. Yeah.
And I sing it like I'm all out, and I finish and I look up and no one will look me in the eye. They're all looking down like,
we're going to have to.
And they come, let's play it back for you, George. They're hoping. And it just sounded like a cat caught in the wheel well of a car, It was so bad. It was so humiliating. So then they brought another guy and they dubbed me. But, those guys, some of their movies are just some of the best films. Raising Arizona, from early on, they were just good filmmakers.
Talented.
I don't know. They haven't been working together as much right now, but if they get something back together, I'll do it. If they call, I'll go. I think I've done 5 films with them. They're fun to work with.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got one last segment here for you, George, man. We know you're on a tight schedule, brother.
Bring it, baby. I'm ready. Come on.
We appreciate the time, but this is our last segment. We got to ask, but you don't have to answer. You can tell us to kick rocks, or you can have some fun with us in the question.
Ask them away, man. Whatever you got.
You claim that you and your wife haven't gotten in a fight in 10 years.
That's right.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not lying. Travis, shall we ask you the same questions?
Well, it's only been 2.5 years, and you're right. I haven't gotten in an argument in 2.5.
Yeah. All right.
Never once.
Honestly, neither of us are going to win the argument, so why get in it?
There we go.
There you go.
That's a smart man right there.
Yeah,
What's the secret? Just staying out of the argument altogether?
Dude, I'm 64 years old, and what am I going to argue about at this point? I'm like, I met this incredible woman that, she's beautiful and smart, and she stands for all the most important things that I believe in the world. And I can't believe how lucky I am. So what am I going to fight about? I'm like,
that's a great answer.
God damn, that's a good one.
Too late to do it. Yeah, you can use that if you want.
I'm stealing it for sure.
I'm just taking notes this whole time, big guy. You don't even know.
Exactly. Come on, bring me another one. What else you got?
Come on, Trev.
As Batman, where do you rank Jason as Fat Batman? Do we have the picture for him?
Let's see that. Oh, nice. I think I remember that picture coming out.
Oh gosh. Very unfortunate that you can see this.
You could be one of the bad guys in the film. By the way, you and I, both of you and I know that I was the best Batman. You know that, right?
Absolutely.
There's no
Absolute
argument.
Best.
Ben Affleck, come on. I put.
This is where that
I was the only one
competitiveness comes in.
There it is. Yeah.
This is where that competitiveness comes in. Yeah.
I'm the only one who had rubber nipples.
You have rubber nipples.
Rubber nipples.
Your tits didn't
That's
come through
commitment
enough.
right there. That is
Your
commitment.
tits didn't come through enough on the suit.
Yeah, it did. When it got colder, it was like 2 Dunlap tires coming out.
All right.
Travis Kelce gushed over his beautiful Italy vacation with his fiancée, Taylor Swift. During the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, George Clooney asked the Kansas City Chiefs star about his 2024 trip to Lake Como. Me and Tay danced around Lake Como for a little while. I loved it out there, Travis told the Ocean's Elven actor, who owns a villa in the area. They love to point it out whenever you're on the lake. The tight end quipped. Clooney, 64, joked that his home was part of the tour. Everybody out there is so lovely, Travis, 36, shared. Every morning, I was throwing my shoes on, running up and down the water. We had gloomy days. We had beautiful days. Every single day was a new epic realization of what's really around the world. I have never imagined that place in my dreams. When Clooney asked the 3-time Super Bowl champ if he had spent time in Italy at all, Travis replied that it was his first time. There are so many little spots that are so fun to go to dinner, the NFL star said. You're going to a place that has 10 seats in the corner of a cove, and it's just the best pasta you can imagine, he added. It's such a cool place. I recommend that place for everybody. During a break from Swift's Eras tour last May, she and Travis enjoyed a romantic getaway to Lake Como. The couple, who got engaged in August 2025, stayed at the Villa Sola Cabbiati, which has 6 separate suites and sleeps up to 12 during their 3-day stay. The Bad Blood singer, 35, and Travis dined on the finest cuisine during their date night at Lake Como's Lacanda La Turlandana restaurant. Enjoying octopus with sliced cherry tomatoes, the pair also took a romantic boat ride and posed for a few fun photos together. Following their vacation, Travis gushed over the trip, telling the crowd at his 2024 Kelce Jam Music Festival that his life could be no better than right the F.K. now. While he taking notes ahead of his wedding to pop sensation fiancée, Taylor Swift. The Kansas City Chiefs icon, who proposed to the singer in August, took relationship advice from Hollywood icon George Clooney on the latest episode of New Heights. The actor revealed the secret to avoiding rocking the boat with his respective other as he insisted that he and his wife, lawyer and human rights activist Amal Clooney, have not argued in a decade. You claim you and your wife haven't gotten in a fight in 10 years. Are you lying? Travis asked the Oscar winner, who appeared as the latest guest on the Tight Ends podcast with his brother Jason. Clooney hilariously fired back, putting Travis in the hot seat as he responded, "No, I'm not lying. Should we ask you the same question?" "Well, it's only been 2.5 years and you're right, I haven't gotten in an argument." Never once. Travis insisted of his romance with global icon Swift. The blockbuster actor went on to reveal the real reason that he and his wife, who tied the knot in 2014, are rarely embroiled in marital spats. "Honestly, obviously neither of us are going to win the argument, so why get in it?" he questioned. "That's a smart man," said Jason, the Philadelphia Eagles legend. "What's the secret? Just staying out of the argument altogether?" "Dude, I'm 64 years old. What am I going to argue about at this point?" Clooney replied, "You know, I met this incredible woman who's beautiful and smart and stands for all the important things that I believe in," he touchingly added. "I can't believe how lucky I am, so what am I going to fight about?" "Damn, that's a good one." Travis chimed in as Jason claimed he would be stealing that one. "You can use that one if you want," Clooney joked as Travis added, "I'm just taking notes this whole time." Travis and Swift got engaged in August, with the football star popping the question in a romantic, floral setting after transforming the backyard of his Missouri mansion into a fairy tale backdrop. The A-list couple is said to have already begun tentative wedding planning, with the site of their nuptials already locked in. Back in September, an insider told Daily Mail that the Lovebirds have chosen her sprawling $28 million Rhode Island mansion as the venue for the ceremony, and pricey renovations are now underway. Earlier this month, Swift's A-list bridesmaids were revealed ahead of the nuptials. with BFFs Gigi Hadid and Selena Gomez claimed to be among the bridal party. The couple have shared a number of romantic moments, with Travis jutting out to support the songstress during the European leg of her Eras tour last year, which included an amorous pit stop in Lake Como, Italy. "Me and Tay danced around Lake Como for a little while. I loved it out there," Travis said when asked by Clooney about the getaway. Travis then joked that the actor, who has a home on the lake, was a stop on the on-water tours of the area, which is a celebrity haven. Taylor Swift is probably just as surprised as you that the most meaningful relationship she's ever had started with a man saying he was but hurt that she didn't want to meet him. Swift's new comments about her relationship with her now fiancé, Travis Kelce, appeared in a new teaser from her upcoming docuseries, Eras Tour: The End of an Era. The Kelce-centric clip opens with Swift's mom, Andrea, saying the NFL star brings a lot of happiness, while later Swift calls her relationship with Kelce the greatest surprise of my life. The pop star also ruminates on the similarities and differences between her job and Kelce's, noting, "We both entertain people, his with considerably more violence than mine." But further bolstering the similarities, the clip ends with a short phone exchange between the couple, during which Kelce notes, "You got teammates, I got teammates." To which Swift replies with a laugh, "You got Coach Andy Reid, I've got my mom." It's true that the Swift-Kelce lore dates back to a goofy comment Kelce made on his New Heights podcast in July 2024 after he attended the Eras Tour show in Kansas City. While Kelce appeared to enjoy the show, he admitted he was disappointed to learn that Swift didn't talk before or after the concerts, so she could save her voice for the 44 songs that she sings. He then joked, "So, I was a little butthurt I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her." Kelce not only knew all about the friendship bracelet trend among Swifties, but said he planned to give Swift one with his phone number on it. "She doesn't meet anybody, or at least she didn't want to meet me," Kelce continued, "so I took it personal. But it was an unbelievable show." While Taylor Swift is in her most thrilling chapter, yet thanks to the Eras Tour, on Tuesday, December 2nd, Disney Plus debuted the last trailer for Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, the final show ahead of its release, which features her performing the final date on her landmark tour in Vancouver, Canada. The trailer opens with a glimpse at Swift, 35, performing the Tortured Poets department section of the Eras Tour, with a spaceship hovering above her, while she's clad in a white gown and black gloves. "We've had so long to prepare for the end of this tour, and we get to play one last show for you here tonight," she tells the audience in a voiceover. Over the clip, the opalite musician can be seen performing moments from that section of the tour, while the footage cuts to her singing, "Who's Afraid of Little Old Me?" Swift can also be seen in her tour looks for the Midnights and Reputation segments of the show, and the trailer cuts to the 14-time Grammy winner performing I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. As the trailer reveals that there will be a new acoustic set, and Swift can be seen singing a version of Long Live, putting a twist on the lyrics from "It was the end of a decade" to "It was the end of an era." I want to thank every single one of you for being a part of the most thrilling chapter of my entire life to date, Swift tells the crowd in the trailer. Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour. The final show will premiere on December 12th, a live recording of her final performance on the Eras Tour, which took place on December 8th, 2024 at BC Place Stadium in Vancouver, Canada. The filmed concert will feature footage of her performances from her album The Tortured Poets department. The Era was not a part of her first concert film for the Eras Tour, since she had not dropped the album yet. Also set to premiere on December 12th is The End of an Era, a 6-part docuseries charting the development, impact, and inner workings that created the phenomenon that was the Eras Tour. Per a press release, IT will offer an intimate look at Taylor's life as her tour made headlines and thrilled fans around the world. Fans can watch the first 2 episodes on Disney Plus on December 12th. 2 new episodes will be released each week.